situation in Shifa Hospital as well as in Gaza Strip is very desperate. This is the sense of the Israeli aggression, and from day one they start bombarding the civilians and bombarding the mosques, houses, universities, and many places. The number of casualties is ever increasing. 42% of the casualties are women and children, and they are bombarding civil areas. And the health situation is still very desperate. We are trying to cope, though we are under siege for the last 21 months, and despite the international figures who visited Gaza and Shifa Hospital, still the siege was going on, and nobody could break the siege. The international bodies are very close to us, and every day, and now the ICRC, WHO, and others, they are watching everything, but nobody can do anything to the Israeli aggression against us.
A lot of the pictures that we're seeing coming out of Gaza at the hospital are of women and children. Are you able to assess what proportion of the dead and injured are civilians?
Well, I can say for sure, and we have it documented by name and everything. The number of women and children among the injured people is 42%. Among the killed people, it is 28% of the women and children. This doesn't mean that the men are militants. Of course, they are not.
So you're saying 28% of the dead are women and children?
That's right.
And since the ground offensive began?
No, since the start of the Israeli aggression 10 days ago.
Okay, and what are you running short of? What supplies are you struggling to get more of?
The most critical point is the electricity. There is no electricity in Gaza Strip for now 3 days continuously, and before that, the electric current cutoff was about 16 hours a day. So our generators are exhausted, and our stores of gasoline is also about to finish. And this is another crime. The other point, even the telecommunication, which depends on the electricity towers, electricity. So the towers of telecommunication are not functioning well. So there is a problem of communication, and I'm sure you tried to phone me at least 5 times, and I tried to connect you with Dr. Eric, who is from Norwalk, who joined us 5 days ago during the crisis.
Indeed, communications are very, very difficult. You're talking about the lack of electricity here. What does that mean for equipment like baby incubators or intensive care machines?
Well, this is another tragedy. We are, our equipment, many of our equipment are damaged, and the Israeli prevents spare parts to come in, though we ask the help of ICRC. And for every piece, they are now making another story. So there is lack of response, and there is much delay, and we are suffering a lot of many aspects.
What about your staff, Doctor? They must have been working around the clock since this began. They must be exhausted.
Of course, yes. Our staff is, running an emergency plan, and they are working around the clock. Though the huge number of casualties, which come in gushes. So at certain times, we found all the beds in emergencies and all the operating rooms are full of injured people, and we find difficulties to deal with them. We are trying to evacuate the hospital. Now this is the 3rd time we evacuate the hospital to the nearby hospitals, and some of them we succeeded to send them to Egypt and other countries. But still, with this Israeli, mad aggression and heavy bombardment, this is difficult to imagine. How can we continue?
And you're obviously very close to the bombardment that's happening there. Do you feel the hospital is safe?
No, the hospital is not safe. Especially, yes, the last few days, the eminent Israeli figures are, saying threats through the media. The last one is Stephen Livni, and the one before is Avi Dichter, and the one before is the general of the so all of them that telling lies that the Palestinians are hiding, the Palestinian leaders, Hamas leaders are hiding in the hospital, and this is nonsense. So we feel insecure as well.